So this is really simple. I say it every day to constituents who come in, they're frustrated, they're on all sides of the equation. Some can't stand me, some like me, some agree, some disagree, and everything in between. I tell every single one of them that are frustrated. It's 2 words. If you leave with nothing else, I want you to remember this. Be heard. Be heard, right? For too long, for way too long, we have been silent about the things that concern us, and we think, well, that's just some crazy people over there, that's never going to happen. Or nobody else thinks that, and that's never going to happen. Or I must be the only one. You are not the only one. And you are the majority. You just don't know it. And I know you're busy. You're busy with your businesses. You're busy with your lives. You're busy with your family. You're busy. You have to be. You have to be in this day and age because you're paying, if you're in a business, you're paying 35%. Holy smokes, 65% is what you get to take home. Oh, hold on a second. After you pay for all that other stuff, your overhead and your, I mean, you're eking out a living, right? Because your federal government is taking all this, taking it from you and redistributing it. You must be heard, folks, and you can't be timid. You cannot be timid. This president, more than anything else, has shaken things up. He has been a change agent. He has been a disruptor. And it makes people uncomfortable. It makes some of us uncomfortable. It makes some of us question what we believe in. Just like representatives who go to represent, whether you're on the school board or whether you're in the United States Senate, you better figure out what you believe in. And you better validate it if it's true, right? You got to find out if it's true. And once you know in your heart and academically that it is true, you got to go shout it from the mountaintops. You have to. There's no one else that's going to save your country except you, right? We all have to have that attitude. And so that's the biggest thing you can do. The other side is going to be organized. They are going to be loud. They're going to make you feel like you're the only person that believes what you believe. And there's nobody else like you out there. Look around this room, right? You were turning people away. You were turning people away tonight. You are not isolated. You are not the only ones. You've got to be confident. You've got to be educated. You got to be professional, right? You got to be professional. We are not, if you're screaming, if you're yelling curse words at people, if you're doing all that unprofessional thing, you will lose your, as my chief of staff tells me, you will lose your message for your delivery, right? So let's be smart about this, but you must be heard. It's more, we are on the precipice of something very large in our country. Look at what's happening to Europe. Look at what's happening to the world. Look what's happening to your country that brought you to this place tonight instead of being at home with your family or doing anything else. That election in November was not the end. It was the beginning. Right? And it doesn't get easier.